How you guys doing? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome to another live stream with me. Yeah, I'm back. Our internet is finally back up and running, and I'm sort of glad because, in all honesty, I was sitting there just going, crap, am I going to be able to live stream? Am I going to be able to put videos out? No, I couldn't. Basically, the whole world stopped for me for a couple of days. It was quite nice, just having a break, you know, chilling out and not doing anything, but it was actually nice just to sort of like shut off everything and just like, yeah, I'm gonna chill. Anyways, we're on to this. We're playing Car Detailing Simulator. This game is due out on April the 13th if you want the full release. I have played a couple of what have I done on this before? We've done a couple of little live streams when it came to the prologue. We did some early access stuff. So this is the final product. This game is finally out, well, next week. And I'm going to be honest, I'm actually looking forward to it. It's a little bit sort of ASMR-y when you play something that like Power Wash Simulator, where you're just cleaning stuff, and it's like, all right, okay, yeah, and right, but then you sort of play this, and you're like, oh, this isn't actually that bad. I gotta press C. Basically, yeah. Well, they work really quick in the UK because 7,500 people were affected. It was pretty bad. So the local company who deal with the internet, they were on it, and basically a chunk of the wire that they were laying had been burnt out, so they had to replace the wire. So that, yeah, it just takes unfortunately it just took time. So yeah, wow, look how bad that is. Okay, I'm just checking to make sure that everything's working, like graphics wise. Give me a second. Right, let's have a look at this. Not sure, do we really need that on? VSync is definitely on. Yeah, cool. Let's see if that just makes a difference. That looks a bit better for you. If it's lagging or everything else, give me a shout just so we can have a look around. Okay, press left shift. There we go. Press tab to open the log. Yep, okay. Press E for tutorials. Okay, awesome. Let's get some scrubby on. Oh yeah, it's a weird one. James Cross, how you doing, dude? Todd Bean, thank you very much for kicking by. Yeah, so it was just one of those things where we didn't really have any control over it. It just happened. So yeah, I'm back now, but it was still a little bit funky where it was like, you know, we didn't know what happened until a report came through, and our internet just, yeah, it wasn't going to work. Basically, the main line from the exchange to like the main hub town is like just down the road, sort of thing. It was pretty bad. So I think I may have already maxed up my settings. I'm just tempted to put this down to, because I have to play this on a little bit lower quality because of obviously, well, actually shadows are always a big thing. We can never do shadows properly. It might be enough, maybe. Well, it works a little bit better for me. Feels a bit choppy if you ask me. It might just because I'm streaming it as well. How did I survive? Well, man, I'm pre-internet, so it wasn't too bad. All I did was I logged in occasionally onto Facebook and like messaged people like yourself who were inquiring, and that was it. I sat here and just watched movies and watched TV. There's something about this, it's not quite right, if you know what I mean. You have to drop it down a bit, I think. Yeah, the good old day. Is it just me, or is this lagging a little bit for you guys? I have no idea, by the way. Let me know, please, so I can maybe try and do something about this. It is a bit choppy, isn't it? Yeah, it's not just me. Right, I'm literally, because this is the problem with like indie games occasionally. I'm gonna drop the, yeah. If you could just limit this, actually, you know what? This might be a way of doing this. Let's just limit this down to like 50 frames. We might have to do this in 30. We might have to do this in 30. There is no other option. Okay. 1920 by 1080 on 50 frames a second. Windowed full screen. Full screen. Actually, well, windowed full screen might work. Maybe. Let's turn that off and see what happens. So this is why you should do your checks before you do a stream. And this is why I'm just gonna, what did I have my settings up before? It just feels as soon as you look at that car, you just can't do it. I don't like it. I really don't like it. And even I'm like on my screen, I'm lagging on the screen. This is just bad. This was one of the problems I had with like the demo. That's right. Apparently foaming the car isn't finished, so I don't know why. So when I played the demo of this, like, well, the prologue, it was a bit choppy then. It was always a little bit funky. I think it's just because there's so much going on. Yeah, it is really. I mean, if I go over here, this seems to be all right. I mean, when I'm looking at the screen at the top. As soon as you get near the car, it's like lag. Oh, it's just annoying more than anything. I'm literally just gonna have to turn this down to almost low. There we go. See if that works. I think I might be working now. Nope, as soon as I push this button. I really hope like a patch comes out for this real soon. Know what I mean? Literally, as soon as you go near the car. I've almost turned everything off at this point. I can't go down any lower than that, can I? I mean, I can't even like bring the screen down. If I go windowed full screen, maybe that might do it. Yeah, it was a rough bit. Is this better for you? Really? I mean, you know, the worst part about this game is I remember doing this on the prologue and be like, yeah, we'll be alright. And then you can't ever foam the car up properly because you're missing just one little thing. I mean, I can't really foam anything else up. What have I got left to foam? So my main concern at this game, like this game comes out next week. Now, I don't know why my computer is being like, hey, this game is just like, we really need to put some more effort into running this. And I'm not sure why. Let me just check my settings. I'm so confused about this right now. I suppose I could drop my common FPS down to 30, but then it's the joys of life, innit? Yeah, I think it would. If I'm going to do this, I might have to drop me down to 30. I need to foam the inside of the car. I don't think I do. Turn this car into a bloody foam party. All I need is like Ministry of Sound to just whack off a load of decent tunes and we're like boom, boom, boom. There's nothing else I can foam. Oh no, I'm taking this seriously, man. I didn't even have this much trouble when I played the prologue. This is supposed to be the tutorial. It seems to be broken. Can we skip the tutorial? Give me a sec. Main menu. I want to see if I can skip the tutorial. Skip that. Just skip the tutorial, man. You can't skip the tutorial. You've got to be joking. Oh. Come on, man. I know what I'm doing. That's the worst part. Right. Foam up the whole car. Right. So if we do this, we can see everything. So I want to foam up the hood first. I'm sorry, but if this is how much lag there's going to be for streaming, this is going to be a game I'm just literally going to have to be like, I'm going to be making videos on. I think that it's unoptimized enough to actually make my computer go, what are you doing? We've played like Grand Theft Auto, I can play these sort of games, but as soon as you chuck this in me, it's like, oh my god, the world has gone crazy. It's horrendous. But like I said, we had this problem with We had this problem with the prologue. Like, the prologue was really, really, like, I don't know, I just didn't like it at all. Now it works. That's interesting. So why weren't it working before then? Well, there we go. Maybe it's the foam. Like, I mean, for what I'm seeing now is that once you get rid of the foam layer, it seems to work a little bit better. Is it alright? Is it better without the foam on the car, maybe? Only time will tell. I think it might be that if you look at how many particles are coming off this, look at every single one of those. I mean, that's a lot. I think it is. Is this alright for you guys now? Like, is the lag sort of like coming off? Because if it is, I think I know what the problem is. Let's just try something when we finish like doing this. Right, let's see. Like, if I look at this car now, this is all working perfectly. So, is that alright for you? Can you actually see this working properly? Because if you can, I think I know what the problem is with this game. It's nothing majorly serious, it's just a little bit annoying. Right, okay, so what, basically the reason why it's lagging, and it's got nothing to do with my settings, and it doesn't matter about my settings. What's actually happening is the amount of quality that is in the bubbles, which is the weirdest part about this. Alright, so I'm gonna put this on high, and I'm just gonna play normal, like as I would. That's perfect now, isn't it? Perfect. I can go. Yeah. Exactly. So it's the particles that you're foaming a car with that's causing the lag. Alright, now we know. All good. Testing. I would have thought, being that this game is just about to come out next week, maybe this could have been sort of fixed. I think because of the thousands of particles you're putting onto the car, it's mass loading onto the game, which is like, help, help, help. But I wanted a car wash simulator with real wash. I mean, yeah, you could do that, I suppose. I mean, this car looks good in height. Actually, can we? Oh, I wonder. This will test if I can stream and play this game on ultra quality. Ah, damn! Yeah, there you go. I'm getting a little bit of snag on that. Man, that's sweet. I think we'll bring it down one more. I'm not going to play it on ultra. I've got to play it on just like very high. I'm all good with that. All good. Right. Okay, now what do we do? I ain't gonna finish. I need to wipe this. Okay, we need to wipe. Wipe. So this is one of those games where you're just like, oh yeah. You can get a bit of like ASMR. Is it ASMR? I know. Oh, smeg off. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. You have to do all of this, like make it all look pretty. Wax on, wax off. Yeah, I know. So actually, the thing is, when we played this through on beta and stuff, I actually liked this game. It was like, this is really, really therapeutic. This is one of those games that you play just to have like a couple of minutes where you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna like melt my brain a little bit. And it is one of those really weird games that you'll just get oddly satisfied from playing, and it's because it's just weird. It's a satisfying game. It's a bit like Power Wash Simulator. You know, Power Wash Simulator is exactly the same, where you're like, hey, I'm just going to clean this and clean this and clean this, and then by the end of it your brain has just turned to mush because it's just in a really calm place. And this is that same sort of game where it's just calming. So yeah, I will be doing videos on this game. I just figured that the first day, because the first day, for like, you know, when a game comes out, you want to showcase it, you want to see what you got. And I always wanted to just get past all the tutorial stuff at the beginning whilst I'm doing the live stream. And the reason why is because I've already played the first couple of missions. If you look at some of the earlier videos I've done for this, they were the early mission parts, because that was basically the tutorial. On this bit will drive you mad, right? So thankfully, I mean, what button is this? This one. There you go. There, we missed this bit here. So just don't forget this thing exists. Hey, welcome to this. You've subscribed. Thank you very much, Cole Boo Boo. That's a bit of an odd name, but hey, beggars won't be choosers. Right, what's my button? Oh, it's just the back window. Okay. Car is clean. I've got to wash the windows now. No tools. Yeah, no tools. I know how to wash windows. I am not a sponge brain. I mean, admittedly, I'm not exactly the smartest of monkeys in the world, but I'm not a sponge brain. This is where I just make lots and lots of mess, by the way. A and D. Yep. And yes, I'm going to get water squirts all over the screen. It's fine. Right, now we need our cloth. Ah, nice calming music. The interior is yet to be desired, but don't worry your precious little heads about that. I will be right on that one. All good in the hood, man. It's all good. Alright. Alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Oh, yeah. So basically, it's not registering that you are wiping the car body. It's 10% real. Yeah. Just wipe around the frames, it's fine. You just gotta get rid of all the water droplets. That's like, oh my god, it's real. Needs a squeaky sound. I completely agree. It really does. You want to hear that, just or you just have to do it yourself. Right, now I've got to clean the interior. So this is going to be funky. Right. Oh no, look. Dun dun dun. Right. The car interior kit needs to be done, sir. Here we go. Let's enter the car. Can we get out of the car? That'd be awesome. Thank you. So we cover it in foam. Sticky white stuff needs to be put all over the chairs. Ooh, misses. Yep. Lather it up. And hoover. So there is in-game music. I just turned it all off. Right. You're not going to make a squeegee. Oh yes, we will. You underestimate the power of the squeegee, sir. The worst part is, I mean, I know this is, it is a therapeutic sort of like brain melty game where you're like, it's so simple, and you know, your brain will shut down whilst playing this. But it's one of those games where you're just like, okay, cool, I'll play this for a bit, and then you're like, is that all I got to do? And I think over time, if you're enjoying the game, then it's all good. I mean, it is one of those you can just waste a lot of time doing and enjoying, and just sitting back and be like, yeah, I'm good. But I think if you're looking for high over the top octane, oh my god, this is going to be amazing, I think you might be in the wrong place. Really do. I forgot to do the floor mat on the other side. So yeah, I will be focusing more on like videos for this game, because you know, I mean, it's video quality. This is like how to clean cars properly. I mean, admittedly, if I was to do this in real life, actually, I don't know, when was the last time I actually cleaned my car? It's been a while, because in fairness, the car is worth next to bugger all, and I need a new one, or a newer one, you know. Car's just about to hit 100,000 miles. It's about scrap value. It's not worth very much. Need to find a new car, but looking for that, like looking for a car specifically, and I am a fussy person. And yeah, I've got a short list of cars that I can get and afford. Just need to be able to find one. Nothing monstrosity. Like so, the problem in the UK is you can't have massive cars anymore because they're way too expensive to like fuel. So we have to keep our options a little bit smaller. Me personally, I would really like to get my hold of like, you know, a nice sports car or something, but it's not very practical for like taking the kids out or, you know, going shopping, unfortunately. You know, it's a shame you can't put like 130 quid worth of shopping in a Ferrari, but it's one of those things. Did it twice for a living, and cleaning cars suck. I gotta be honest, right? I think if this was my job, I'd probably take more pride of it. But when it's my car, it's like, yeah, I'll just give it to somebody whose job it is to clean cars, because that is their job. I mean, for me, it's not my job. And I am a little bit snobbish. It's like, I'd rather pay somebody who can do a proper job because they've got all the equipment for it, they know how to do it all properly. But if it was my job and I clean cars for a living, then it probably wouldn't bother me so much, because cleaning cars is better than working in like a crap factory and things like that. That is really, really loud, isn't it? Oh no, I've lost my job. What am I going to do? Set up a garage. Go to the computer and select us. So this is, there's a couple of videos way back on my channel. We ran through the first 3 cars of this place. So you can upgrade and go from here. But this is like the first place. So it's not that bad. John Johnson. Yeah, it's right. It is a satisfying result, but most people don't clean their cars to... Yeah, so, I mean, this is taking it to the next extreme. I actually watched one of Ammo's videos and how he actually does all of his cleaning, and oh my god, is all I have to say. Like, they take apart everything in the car just to, like, clean off, like, you know, certain things. It's ridiculous how much detail they actually go into. Pick up the goddamn phone, would you? Alright. Store. Use the wheel of the mouse to choose the store. A word. Oh, that's gay. That's so bad. Right, bodywork kit. Oh no, back. Do we need a polishing kit? Actually, you know what? We need to buy both of these. So we'll buy that one. Place kit. Well done. Alright. Oh, I haven't lost my job. Who would clean the car? Can I do that with the body? Yeah, I suppose I have to. Yeah. Special. There we go. Right. So foam. Oh no, I'm just gonna wash the car and see what happens. Power wash it and just be like, yeah, it's getting there. This is probably a little bit easy to do actually. Just absolutely blitz it with a power washer to start with, and then see all the really bad dirt that's hanging on. Yeah. Oh, so basically what happened was you worked for a high-end like car cleaning, you know, a car place, and then you don't. That makes sense. You got the car place shut down, you lost your job, you know, the sad story of losing your job and setting up your own business. It's either this is why it's lagging. This is the main reason why this game is lagging. Right, okay, at least we now know. So one thing I'm going to mention to the developers, because Jeebus is what I have to say, this is a lot of lag because of this thing. That is horrendous. Yeah, the game actually lags when you put too much foam on the car. Cool. Let me just wash this off properly now. Well, storyline dictates that's what happens in this game. The lag is horrible. Yeah, I will. I'm probably going to mention this up and just be like, hey, not being horrible, but have you got a problem with the particles that when you're foaming up a car? Because it's bloody ridiculous. I mean, the detail though is so nice. I actually like the fact. Look how close you get. Look at every single water droplet is amazing. But foaming a car. There we go, one clean car. Don't you dare, James, don't you dare. No, I did not miss a spot. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, fool? So, Scratchy McGee. Oh. Oh no, that's this guy. So all good. 5 stars. Right, next. Go to the photo wall. I don't really care. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, ooh. Dirty, clean. Dirty, clean. Dirty, clean. Dirty, clean. Clean, 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 clean. We want to show like how good this car was before or not. There we go. Done. Oh yes. Use the computer to get another job. Scratchy McGee. Right. So that's the one. The Croft Dosser. There we go. So what we need in this one is we need the polishing kit, and that means accept the task. So we got to learn how to polish. Yeah, we got to wax on, wax off the car. Wax on or wax off. It's all good. So go into the shop, buy the polishing kit, and this one. Yeah, place that kit there. It's all good. Right, so this is a bit of a darker car. The worst part is I don't like foaming things. This is so annoying. Is this the foamer? No, that's the power washer. Right, this one. Oh, here comes the lag again. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, quick, get it all done. The faster the better. The faster the better. There we go, quick, right, wash it off before the lag starts to kill me. Oh. At least we know what the problem is. Like, literally, the rest of the game pretty much works as I sort of expect. But, this whole foamy thing, this is the reason why, look how many particles are coming off this car. Like, okay, this is just the back window alone. You watch all the breakup. All those little dots, they're all one little tiny pixel. And then it's loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of them. And that's the one issue with this game. It's a bit like Hybridsteel when you had so many bits of dirt on one bit of screen. Your game just went like, no, I can't deal with it anymore, and it would just go on all day. You don't want to deal with it anymore. But yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing. It just doesn't like it. So that just comes down to optimization, which is all right. I mean, at least we know, you know. Do I have to wipe? I have to wipe the car body first, huh? Yeah. Let's get this all wiped down first. There shouldn't be anything. Yep, there you go. There's a little bit there. I love the little scanner though. It actually shows us where the problems are. You know what? I noticed that this car in red actually looks pretty cool. Before and after shots. There you go. Like black, red. I like this in red. Someone please just make this car in red and be happy. I got a yeah. I know I'm leaving like marks all over it because it was horrible. Oh no, you see that massive scratch right there? Oh no. So if you are enjoying this and you're new to this channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, notification button below. And I live stream, I make videos when my internet's working, when some Osser hasn't decided, hey, I'm just going to light your entire line on fire. It's all good. But yeah, so I'm normally around. Normally. I've actually, if I'd have thought about this a little bit sooner the other day, I would have uploaded my Monbazoo video and you would have had something to watch yesterday. But, stupid me, I don't normally upload my videos until like in the afternoon. And then it turns out I couldn't get online. So yeah, that was part of the reason why there's been nothing to watch. So tomorrow I will be live streaming. What am I streaming? I'm streaming a hardcore mode on Planet Crafter tomorrow, which is going to be amazing. We're going to be uploading a Monbazoo video as it's Friday. You guys get to watch a bit of that as well. And on Saturday we're back on to YouTube Live Simulator. Now, I actually spoke to the technical team, and apparently there was a bug with the game. Or Jakaras, thank you very much for kicking by. And the problem with the game is that when you upgraded your house to the top section of the game, then it would actually stop progression of your computer. I was like, you are? Yeah, it turns out that that's the thing. Remove foam and dry before polish. Oh, I haven't finished drying the car. So yeah, there's an actual issue with YouTube Live Simulator. So that's what we did. I sent it to them. They sent me my save file, and it now works, and it's all good. And there's loads and loads of stuff I've missed. Loads. Not even joking about how much stuff I've actually missed. So yeah, we got loads and loads of stuff to do on YouTube Live. And all will be explained on Saturday. As said, Saturdays are just chill out streams. We're going to hang out, just do a bit of YouTube Live and be happy. Because, in all honesty, it's not a bad game. If you've got the time and the patience to play it, it actually doesn't take too long. It's just me being a bit of a dullard. Right, let's start polishing. So yeah, we got to keep scanning the car. Okay. So we ran out of paste. Now we get to go over it again. Honestly though, I have no idea what I'm really doing. Because normally you have to buff things out. But I'm not seeing any major issues. Try Bum Simulator game. I watched Diesel play it. But we have got Car Mechanic Simulator 2021's got a couple of things coming out for it very, very soon. I'm actually quite excited over it. Number one is they're bringing the Hot Rod Pack to 2021, which is yeah, finally. And then they're bringing out a drag strip, an actual AI. You race against AI, but it's not good. Car is clean. It really is. Take a photo. So this is different from the second. I think this is different from the car that we had in the prologue. Looks nice, doesn't it? All good. Look at that. Return the car. Yeah, I wanted to return the car. He should be happy with that. It's rated 5 stars. In all honesty, there's a couple of games coming out over the next few months, I'm going to be like, yeah, will I try Bum Simulator? Probably not. I can't afford it. Like, at the moment, money is tight. And when I say tight, like a gnat's todger can just about fit in that gap of tightness. But it's, at the moment, I'm sort of glad that companies trust me with their games, so I can actually put stuff out and actually showcase their stuff. And it's nice to actually get these games sort of like either real cheap or for free, which is really good. It's just the amount of stuff that I've had to sort of like deal with, basically. And it's yeah, money at the moment. Even I know most people look at YouTubers and go, well, you guys earn loads of money. It's like, we really don't. Well, I don't. Okay, I don't personally. And yeah, so it's just one of those things. So I'm all good. Garage upgrades. We need another box. What we need. What games am I looking at? Apart from the 150 games that are on my wish list on Steam, I want computer simulator. Yeah, because that's going to be a big thing. Like building your own computers. I can't remember the bloody game. PC building simulator. When that comes out, I'm going to be like, I'm going to be geeking out on that one. So be prepared for a whole lot of like just me playing that game a lot. 30-day review. Thank you very much. Boom. Now not most appreciated, matey. But yeah, it's just one of those things. It's where I know a lot of when it comes to like YouTubers like me, I get certain games for free. You know, other like big YouTubers. I was talking to Blitz and on Twitter, and he was like, yeah, I've got like 1,000 emails in my inbox of just companies trying to get me to play their game. If I wanted to, I could do what Raptor does, but I don't want to because I respect the man too much. And basically, if you know who Raptor is, Raptor basically just he creates a live stream, plays a game for like 3 to 4 hours, and then moves on to the next title. A couple of days later, he's live streaming again, new game, new everything. The man is a machine when it comes to like showing new games off, and he's really good. So I get it, you know. But then for me, if I get like 1 or 2 games, I can usually make those last a little while because I'm not that bad. You know, I think it's because I don't just try and show people like, oh yeah, this game's coming out, we'll just do this. I tend to try and make it into a series to actually make it last a little bit longer. It's just so I get a little bit more of the game, and so do you guys. And I know a lot of people who like watch my channel who can't always afford brand new games. So if you're watching these videos, you're mainly watching them for either entertainment value. For some reason, you actually find me funny, which is, I'm not going to say it's a bad thing. I just, you know, it's just nice to be appreciated. But then it's always good to see like some people who go, oh my god, I can't afford this game, but thank you very much for playing it. You know, you're actually showing me what it's like. And I sort of go with that in a way because, you know, it's nice to actually share those experiences with people instead of just going, hey, if you want to go out and buy this game. It's like, you know, I don't have codes to try and get people to buy games. So if you're just enjoying them, it's all good, you know. Raptor's pretty laid back. He's very chill. It's what I watch his live streams occasionally. I'm not always in his streams, and I never talk. But I always watch. Like if it's a game that I'm interested in, it's how I got into a game. It's how I got into games like Hybridsteel. You know, when it's a game that I'm like, yeah, I actually really like this. So, yeah, it just comes down to who's playing what and does it really click buttons with me. That's sort of my whole thing. I bought Project Zomboid because Raptor played it. And he was like, this is really cheap in store at the moment. So if you guys, and it was like, you know what, it looks alright. And I still haven't played it. Just haven't got the time. I could do a complete mini-series of Project Zomboid, or I could do a live stream of it. But my problem is it's you need to put a lot of time into it. I don't have a lot of time. Not at the moment. Like, as I've got kids and they're still quite young, can't do nothing. So the games I play, I'm normally wrapped around how I do stuff. I know other people will be playing this game. I know Komodo might get into this because it's obviously a car game. There are a few others that are playing it as well. You know, some of them streaming it on Twitch. I mean, the community for this, the people who make this game, like the main publishers, are Games Incubator. There's a lot of publishers, well, developers who actually work under Games Incubator who make games like this all the time. And it's nice that Playway are like part of this one as well, because Playway are the reason why all these look very, very familiar. If you've ever played like Car Mechanic Simulator, you'll recognise these cars because they all come from the same sort of model pack they use in their game. So it's like, yeah, we're just making an offshoot. What I would really like, and I know it's just me, but what I would really like is if this level of detail was actually used in Car Mechanic Simulator to actually like wash cars and stuff. I'd be alright with that. You know, oh, this guy's car is coming, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Right, so we're going to repair all this car up and then we're going to be alright, you know. Are we done? It looks done. Right, okay, a little bit there. I'm about the same way. If it's great, yeah. So I that's the reason why I watch Raptor's channel quite a lot, is because he's always playing something different, and a lot of the games he plays do interest me from time to time. So yeah. Right, we need to do the that's bodywork, that's polishing, that's windows. Wash the wheels. I haven't got the wheel cleaning kit. Oh, that's what we're missing. Wheels. There you go. Is there another one I got to build as well? Hold on. Have a look. The stain removal kit. Lovely. Let's put that. Let's pop that in the shop as well. I think that's all of our money. We haven't got any money left. Sounds about right. This guy's living on my wage now. There's a reason it's called Car Mechanic Simulator. Yeah. So when it comes to CMS, I do like it, but I wish there was more to do in it. You know, I know it's supposed to be, hey, you're just going to be fixing cars, but I want to be doing stuff with those cars. You know, I want to be racing them. I want to join a community. I want to see who's got a nice car, or even if I could just buy cars from online, you know, and be like, hey, I'm going to do up this car today. And this is sent by like Johnny392 and he's using this. Is that would be pretty cool. Not done until I can see my reflection in it. God damn, that's good. There we go. That's wheel number 1. I mean, we could just have like car garage simulator, and so we could be a mechanic. We can do like valeting. We can sell off of our like, you know, used car dealership, that sort of thing. But we're just in charge of doing everything. Yeah, I really enjoyed the game. It's just it needs something to just make you want to keep playing. That's where I like. CMS was good in small doses. I tried. I cannot be one of those people who plays that game constantly like Gorilla Man. It's impossible. But for what I did on that, I really did enjoy myself playing it, and that's why I'm willing to go back to it when the new DLC comes out, because it's new stuff. You know, I'll be on there for a couple of episodes at least, be like, hey guys, you got to check this out. But I'm not going to sit there for another like 50-60 videos. I'll probably do like a mini series. So we will be going back to CMS at some point. I might not put the same amount of enthusiasm as I did before in it, because that was a lot of editing and a lot of messing around, and not a lot of people watch those videos. But I know people are appreciative of it. But yeah, I think it's neat. I think I need to chill. Show off bits and pieces. I have kept downloading the cars from Workshop, so I have got quite an extensive library of the cars now that are in there. But you know, we're getting there. The game that I'm interested in is our Planet Crafter, yep, Mon Bazoo, yep, 7 Days to Die, American Truck Simulator. Okay, so another one I'm actually looking forward to is called Alaska Truck Simulator, and it's like day-to-day life of a truck driver instead of just like, you know, American Truck Simulator where it's just you just follow the truck around. You're actually doing the whole thing. No Man's Sky is a good game. I picked it up for like 12-13 quid at one point. It was nice. On sale quite a lot. Playway's way of keeping people playing CMS. Let's throw another. Yeah, it's a way of doing it. So they're still trying to get people to play 2018. So they've put in the Wheeler Dealers Garage Workshop on there, which I thought was pretty cool. But that's because I like Wheeler Dealers and I watch it. But it's nice to have like a little bit of inclusive. The problem is they chucked it's in 2018's version. So you got to wait until they sort of like move it over to 2021. There's like, by then, I mean, people might stop playing this because you're not updating the latest version of the game, and there are people who really want to play this onto that. I mean, look at it. We're almost like a year later, and we're looking at the Hot Rod pack for 2021 coming out. It's wrong on so many levels. But I will play it because I think it's free. That'd be nice. There we go, that's all the wheels done. Right, we need bodywork. We've done body, wash the windows. Where's my window? Window cleaning kit, there we are. Such a therapeutic game though. So it's so chill. One mechanic simulator I really enjoy is Tape Mechanic Simulator. I guess that's because, yeah, I never bought Tape Mechanic Simulator because I think at the time I was playing Hydroneer. I play Hydroneer quite a lot, but it was one of those sort of like, hey, I should be buying this because I was a bit, oh no, I'll just play this for a bit longer, I'll be fine. You know, I think I got wrapped into one thing and it was like, yeah, I know where I went wrong basically. Let's put it that way. So yeah, I'm Tape Mechanic has in. I should be playing it really. I just never got around to it. And then I'm not saying I can't say it's a bad game because it's genuinely a good game. If you enjoyed World War II and you enjoy taking tanks apart and you enjoy playing car mechanics simulator, there's not a lot of massive difference, you know. It's good though. Repair seats. Brand. Where's my seat repairing kit? There we go. Car seat kit. There we go. Yep, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry, your pretty little head. Exit. Ah, there we go. Right. Yo, cool gamer. What is up, dude? Thank you very much for kicking by. Most appreciated. Did we prepare this seat good enough? Yeah, we just did. It's all good. So let's do it again. On that stain. Get that stain out. Ugh. Well, I don't even know what the stain is, but it's not. Oh, now it's gone. Yep, that's cool. This is for all those like hard to reach spaces when, you know, you get a couple involving themselves in the car and things go awry, you know, and then 9 months later you got kids. But yeah. I'm not sure how this works. Like, I swear there's probably a little bit more to this than what meets the eye on this one. How does this spray can work? I'm not really doing much. It's me, Kian. How you doing, bud? You changed your name, that's the problem. Dude, I gotta repair the seats more. Have I got any more seat stuff? Wheel kit, car interior, there we go. Right. That makes sense, doesn't it? I have a feeling you might enjoy Power Wash Simulator. Alright, so when it came to Power Wash, I actually watched Markiplier. And the main reason why I watched him play it is because, number one, I looked at Power Wash Simulator. I was like, okay, it's going to cost me like 15 quid to watch this. Oh no, you can keep it how you like, mate. It's up to you. Interesting game, but it makes me want to go back to Car Mechanics. Yeah, well, don't worry. The Car Mechanics sim will give you a reason to go back soon. Drag Strip comes out soon, and Hot Rod DLC comes out very, very soon. I've put my key in for it. I don't think I'm going to get it, so I'll probably end up having to either buy it or just download it free with everyone else. But apart from that, it's all good. But I know like Diesel will be on it because he's CMS orientated. But yeah, thank you very much for subscribing, whoever that was. It doesn't come up with your name, so I'm just going to say thank you. Yeah, it's I like this game though. It is like Power Wash. So getting back to it, the reason why I watched Markiplier play Power Wash Simulator is because I couldn't justify myself spending $15.99 on a game that involves just cleaning. I know that's contradictory of what I'm doing, but I didn't spend any money on this game. Games Incubator gave me a copy. Most appreciated. Thank you very much to Games Incubator. And this game comes out, by the way, on the 13th of April, if you really, really want to get it. And the idea would be that I'd have to sit there and play Power Wash Simulator. And some of those missions look really, really long. Like, even Mark's videos, when he's sped up loads and loads of stuff for like still half an hour, 40 minutes. And that's sped up. I was like, Jesus. So I didn't really have enough time to play Power Wash, you know. I know some of the missions are quite quick. Some of them, well, I'd have to do in like 3 parts because they were that long. And I don't tend to do a lot of sped up footage. I don't tend to do a lot of like cutting around when it comes to, hey, this is going to take me 3 hours to do. I'll record the whole thing, and I'll probably just talk for 3 hours like I do in a live stream. But I think the Power Wash Simulator I think it's just too much. So when I watched him do it, I actually sat there with that sort of euphoria of like, this is really calming. This is like a really nice, chill game. And it was like, it's really good, you know? What else have I got to do then? I've repaired the seats. Have I got to do the back seats as well? I have got to do the back seats. Oh wow, okay. Just clean these up a bit. I did the fire station. Yes, I mean, yeah, it's the length of the game. I can't say they're bad games because they're really not. They kept me in, you know, someone doing the actual content, you know, in front of me and actually keeping it entertaining was so cool. But then when it comes down to me doing it, it's like that's a lot of work I would have to put into it that I can't do myself physically. So I do enjoy other people playing games that I'd like to play, but I can't justify it for myself at the time. You helped me with story card number 4. I was able to do car 5 and 6. Damn rubber. Oh yeah, rubber bushings are a pain in the arse, and they're one of the last things you're always gonna check because you're like, hey, okay, the wheels are fine, the suspension's fine, it's all good, and it's normally just a little rubber bushing sitting in the corner, minding its own business. Yeah, absolute annoyance, completely. It's a bit like on in CMS 2018, one of my videos that I did on that, and it was like you had to check everything else, and it's like the battery was the last thing on the list. That was more than annoying. Wheel kit. I need the car repair seat kit because we need to get back in the car. We need to do the back seat. Have you got any tips for starting social media as a career? Nope. I'm about as social media as a non-existent person. My social media presence is very, very little. So when it comes to being in a career, it's depending on what you're looking to do, I suppose. I mean, if you're looking to be an Instagram influencer, you go and buy a shed ton of subscribers like they do over there. If you look at a lot of the Instagrams, like the big Instagrammers, when they first started, guarantee they bought followers. You know, no one gets that popular that quick unless they're like, hey, we're just going to shove out like 15 quid and pay, you know, some company in Belarus to, you know, do stuff. So that's what they do to up their social media presence straight away. They'll buy like 10, 15,000 followers and they'll be done. Yeah, social media, I'm a bit naff with it, in all honesty. I keep trying, but I keep forgetting to do stuff. Logan, bed. See you in the morning, buddy. Would you add them and Eve it? Subnautica is another great game. There is a part 2. Yeah, I know. I'm more happy playing in all. I know Subnautica is a really good game. I'm more than happy to play the Planet Crafter though. The Hot Tub Gamers. Don't know them though. Right, let's just finish up this car. I like it, man. Go back to number 1 and be happy. What games are coming out on the schedule? Well, if you go, can you check people's wish lists? Because if you can check like my wish list. That's basically everything that I'm looking forward to at the moment. And the only game that's on that list that isn't on Steam is PC Building Simulator. PC Building Simulator hasn't got a release date. It's coming out this year. That's all the detail they've given us. It's like, cool, and now I actually want to play it. So. Oh yeah, we'll take the Chieftain Bandit. That's fine. Place it in. So I think this is gonna be my last car, because these take a little while to go through. Yeah, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Right, I think we'll do this the other way around. I know it's a bit reverse, but let's do the car cleaning kit stuff, like the interior stuff first. Back in a second, guys. Oh, I did play PC Building Simulator, but number 2 comes out soon. So I'm looking forward to number 2. And it looks really good. I know it's sad, but the stuff they're doing for it looks amazing. Being able to do like custom loops and stuff looks pretty cool. Graphics cards, obviously, it's all different. Customize your workstations and all the stuff that's going to be in your office is going to be pretty fun. You know, it's just, like I said, it's one of my, I would say, me personally, it's one of my more favorite games. And maybe it's just because it's more like, you know, it's more real. I know it sounds weird, but if you sort of understand that factor, it's like if you're going to build a PC, that's probably what you're going to be looking at doing. I'm cleaning the interior. It's not made by SCS. At the end of the day, I mean, it's going to be different though. It's not just going to be your bog standard truck driving game like American Truck Sim or Euro Truck Sim. It's a bit more in depth where you actually have to do fuel stops and camping and all that sort of stuff. So you do have to do an actual like living as a truck driver. Michael VX, what's up, dude? How you doing? Thank you very much for kicking by, matey. I'm doing all right. I'm back online. Nice. Like I said, it's good to have, like, you know, what do we have, like 48 hours off? That was alright. I got to go to bed early. Still got up at like 4 o'clock in the morning because of the kids, but I still got a little bit of a, hey, I get to go to bed early because there was nothing else to do, in honesty. But it was alright. I liked it. It was fun. Oh my god! It's a murder scene. I don't know, it's just that there is something just weirdly satisfying about doing things like this. Like I said, if it was my car, I wouldn't really give a damn. All good, all good, all good. Well, like, so it wasn't just at my place. So basically what happened was down the road in a neighbouring village is like our exchange that holds like 20,000 people's worth of lines. You know, they all obviously, like, it's a subdivision, so it's not the main one, but it's quite a big one. And that's the one that got, like, someone decided it's going to be fun. So they put the damage up of like what has actually been done, and it looks like the main company who run all the internet in the UK, basically, they were cleaning up. They were basically putting some more lines underground, and they wire up from one place down to the neighbouring village, and that's fine. I can deal with that. And it just looks like someone's decided, hey, it's an idea. Let's just try burning it. It's fine. And it's definitely not an electrical fire because there's no electricity running on those lines. It's just phone lines. It's not, you know, gas, electric, water, or anything that's, you know, that's really needed. It's a phone line. So it just looks like someone just torched it for a laugh, and it's like, that's just not funny. So it sucked. Right, we've done the interior. Or have we? We have done the interior. Okay, cool. Let's do wheels next. I've got to clean the car. Right, okay. Alright, I'll get it, don't worry. Game is telling me what I need to do. I don't like this part. Don't want to do this. This is lagging the game. I am still surprised that Playway said, yeah, it'll be alright, don't worry about it. Because this is a published by Playway game. It's like, how much lag do you want to give somebody? It's ridiculous. Yeah, how to fix your internet. Go and burn the other one down. You'll be fine. Someone else will take over. But yeah, there was it came up on, was it on Tuesday? Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? It wasn't yesterday. Or was it yesterday? I really can't remember. That's how bad it's been. Like, I actually got to enjoy TV. And it got put out that, you know, there was all, you know, someone's internet had gone down. I was like, well, mine's still on. And then, like, literally an hour later, I was like, mine's gone off. So yeah, that happened real quick. And then we didn't have internet at all after that. Todd674, thank you very much for the 10. Boom, most appreciated, matey. I'm off happy. Yeah, dude, if you ever come back, it's all good, man. Thank you very much for kicking by. Thank you very much for just, you know, taking the time. It's most appreciated. And thank you very much for the super chat. What else is there left to foam on this godforsaken odd monstrosity? It's gonna be the spoiler, isn't it? I'm getting fibre soon. Oh, I'm so looking forward to it. Like, we were stuck in a contract for 18 months with our previous people, or 12 months. I can't remember. It was 12 or 18 months, and we just had to wait. And then whilst that we were waiting, there's this company that come in and it's like, yeah, we're just going to start giving like people fibre. You know, obviously you have to pay for it, but because of the government funding, you guys can claim on it. I was like, okay, cool, yeah, we'll claim, and that's fine. And then all of a sudden, we were still stuck in our contract, and it's like, we want to go on to them, but we can't because it would cost us money to get rid of like the old contract. So we've literally been sitting here waiting, and now it's like next month we're going on like new internet, and we're just going for like the £35 package, and it's 300 meg. It's like, oh, this is gonna be so good. And then like their most expensive one at the moment is like 60 quid, 65, £70. And it's 900 meg. 900, nearly a whole nearly a whole gig. That's ridiculous. The reason why I'm doing this is because I need to get rid of all the old foam so I know where I wasn't foaming. Right, so now we've got the foam gun. It's this panel. There you go. There you go. Good little strategy that, by the way. If you can't find out where to foam, that's how you do it. Wash the windows. I suppose we can do that. Actually, that's not. Tell you what, that's what I've been stupid. That's what I've been doing stupidly. As the car is still wet, now we do the windows as well, so it doesn't matter how wet the car is. Yeah, this works. Come on. I think that's the problem with being in Egypt, though, isn't it, mate? Like, you don't know. Do you sort of like get who's in control of your internet, and then is there a way you can bargain with them to make it like go a bit faster? I don't know what it's like in Egypt for internet, though. So I know you keep saying it's a bit crap, but I do feel sorry for everybody. Because you're on data plans as well. You don't get like, hey, you can have this much for like, a month sort of thing. You are like almost pay as you go. It's like, we'll pay for this and then you have to do this. I had a 68 Camaro Balenata. Wow. Bought it for $500. That's pretty cool, thanks. Nice. I don't know what the car model is, so I could look that up after this. I was imagining this car wash guy being employed as one car. Yeah, so I think that's where I'd love to tie it in like that, but you just can't. It's like when I was trying to play Gas Station Simulator, and I was like, yeah, I can tie this in with my game of like, I was playing CMS, and I tried to do it a little bit, and then someone was just like, well, this is a really crap idea. If I want to watch this, I just like, actually, I sort of understand it, but at the same time, chill. But apparently it was a bad idea trying to cross games, even though no one else has ever really done it before. I was just trying to be unique. Try and do things that people aren't even doing. Looks like there's one. Alright, okay. This would be oh, I can't remember the sort of car this is now. It's a Trans Am, innit? Was this wheel clean? Looks clean. Tomorrow I'll be working with my mum. We're cleaning out the house where she lives. See, they haven't done that yet. Oh, well, sort of. They've got like house flipper, but they've never done like a house cleaning simulator where you get paid to go and clean people's houses. That's probably not going to be too far down the road, that one. I know someone's going to be watching this stream like, no, we need to make that game quick. You're going to be doing like house cleaning simulator soon. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Firebird. Yeah, yeah. There we go. See, in this country, when it comes to classic cars, there's not really like, where you're looking at like Triumphs as like a main one, Jag, like classic Jags, classic Ferraris, classic things like that. But I wouldn't say there's anything like really. An Aston Martin's pretty like British, I would say. But then the rest of the time, when it comes to classic cars in this country, it's more of like what everyone else has got, and we'll just show that off at a show. Really. I wish I could get my lazy butt off it. I have to push myself to do the house. When the kids are in school, it's so much easier. That's when I normally sort of like, hey, I'm gonna blitz this today. But you guys have muscle cars. Well, when you say muscle cars, not really. I mean, we have like super sport cars, and we have like classic, but not when it comes like, if you think, even in this country, you think of a muscle car and you think of like a Chevy Camaro or a Mustang, you know, that's the sort of first thing that comes to your mind. You don't sit there and just go, oh, I'll just go and get my Aston Martin Vanquish, you know, that's a supercar. We don't really have much in the way of like super, like, the reason why is because like engines, we don't really have like massive engines that you guys do, you know. We don't, there's not a lot of them. Like when I went to a car show last year, there was, yeah, I mean, so a car show that up in the UK, just up the road. It was only a little like local car owners club. So no Mustangs, GTOs, and Chargers. We have them in this country because we import them in, but we don't do them ourselves. We now we can get like the 2015 upwards Mustangs. But most of those are only like 3.2 litre. You can get like the smaller, which is like 1.8, because it's British roads. Like American cars over here would die really quick unless they're treated properly. The amount of rust that like American cars pick up is ridiculous. So when an American car comes over to the UK, normally it has a chassis strip, and then they powder coat the under so it doesn't rust out as much. Because the UK is bloody horrendous, basically. Right, what's next? Repair seats. So yeah, it's the reason why people in the UK are like, we don't really have a lot of it. And any car that gets rebuilt in the UK normally gets powder coated chassis and everything else. Do you guys get Toyotas? Oh, we get everything. So I mean, yeah, Toyotas are over here as well. I'd say that we get pretty much every single type of car, like made by any company, but they're not as, you know, we have to get everything imported, really. There are factories in this country that do sell other cars, and we do make them, but they're not as big. My car history pretty much sums up what the UK does. Like what I've basically broken or driven. Do they last long? I mean, Toyotas do, because they're actually well made. They're actually sort of like, I would say, fairly decent. The downside to most cars, though, is if they're not treated properly. Like there was a massive problem with Mazda a few years back. Like if you owned a Mazda, you were guaranteed that the wheel arches were rushed out in a couple of years. Yeah. So the northeast, that's like Canada side, isn't it? So as you like go up towards like New York State, Canada. So yeah, I'd say that it's because of that. You're right on the sea. Like the UK is surrounded by the sea. We're an island, a little island, you know, so we get a lot of sea air wherever we go, so it's just rust. And to put it on, all classic cars in this country, they all look bloody amazing because they're normally just left in garages. No one really drives them. But if you give your car a wash and a wax, I think it would help a lot. Oh, not really. I'll put this into right. My car that I have is a Citroen C4. It's it's not a massive car. Now we washed our car. We've washed it. We've looked after our car. That's fine. But it didn't stop the lacquer peeling off the car, and that was just coming down to who made it. So we get lacquer problems as well, where water will get under the lacquer on the car, and then it will just start peeling the paint, peeling the top layer off, and then over time it will just rust out. Again, crap things happen in the UK when it comes to cars. And there was no visible sign of it, and then it was just one day it just started peeling. If I ever win the lottery, I want to buy a 65 fastback Mustang and rebuild it myself. Good luck. You know, there's plenty of them out there. How long will a car last depending on how... Oh, okay, so we've still got cars running in this country that are, you know, 1900s. Our old cars, but averagely, if a car hits around 100k, 100,000 miles, that's when it's normally going to start having like major issues. Not even gonna lie. The car I've got now is coming up to 100k, and it's like, yeah, we might have to get this for a replace soon. But it's more than soon. It's coming up. Elisa, what's up, dude? Yeah, there's a couple of really old cars in the UK. When it comes to car shows, like proper car shows, yeah, you get some really, really, really old cars. You know, those are the people who are just like, they take pride in what they've got. It's a bit like, I can't remember his bloody name now, but there's a show on Discovery Turbo, and he's called it's just called Chasing Classic Cars. He drives things like that. We got them in this country, but no one drives them like as a daily thing. They are a car show thing. You don't take them out. I'm just going to pop down the shop in my little like Ford T1. You know, that'd just be stupid. You know, but they do exist in this country. They're old, and they don't get driven. They just get shown. They're museum pieces. We have a 2015 Toyota Corolla, and when I got it, I only had 1500 miles. Now it's got 50k. Yeah. When I bought my car, 4.5 years ago, it had, I think it had something like 70,000 on it, and now we're, you know, like 4.5 years down the line, we got like 92,000 on it. I will quite happily put 20,000 miles on a car, easy, because of just how much driving I used to do. But nowadays, I don't really need to. And it's even made, because of the prices going up and fuel and everything else, it's made me really consider, do I need to buy this car? Do I have to buy that car? Do I really have to do we have to look into this? I mean, we don't have to buy a diesel anymore, but it would be more preferred because of like how many miles you can get on a diesel tank compared to a petrol. But because we don't really use a car as much as we used to, like driving a petrol wouldn't be as bad. I mean, it's still pretty bad for the environment because we can't afford an electric car, because electric cars are one, feckin' expensive, and number two, it's a bit hard to charge a car when you're a floor and a half off the car park. In order for me to own like an electric car, I would need a 50-meter extension cord and poke it out of the window, run it down the road into the car park, over a playing area where kids play, just to charge my car, because I can't do it opposite my house because there's not much of a road I can park on. Peace out, matey. Have a good one, and I hope your internet gets sorted at some point, man. I mean, living in Egypt sucks for internet apparently, so I do feel sorry for you. Have a great night though, or afternoon, evening, or whatever time it is in Egypt. I don't know. So we've done 4 cars. That's not bad. So yeah, owning an electric car would be amazing. But a couple of things I'm afraid of is, number one, how am I going to charge it? Because the government over in the UK are like, yeah, we'll give you £5,000 if you can put an adapter on the side of your building. It's like, I live a floor up off the floor. I can't park my car underneath my window, because that's somebody's driveway. That's not my driveway. That's not even my front window. So how's that going to work? And then, so you'd put the adapter, basically the only way to do it is to go down and run a line all the way to the car. Hybrid, have you played Echo? No, I haven't. I keep being told to play Echo. Why do I keep getting told to play Echo? It's an older game, isn't it? Everyone's like, hey, have you ever played Echo? It's like, no, I haven't played Echo. I think the other reason why I don't want to play it is because it's never really been on proper offer. And every time it's on offer, it's like, I've always played something else. Again, I've always played something else. Best thing you can do is wash and wax weekly. Find a drive-through car wash that cleans the undercarriage. Yeah. For us, there's not really places that do that unless you go for a private valeter. And I think I found one, but I don't own a car that's worth keeping. You know? So there's a couple of towns over from where we live. Oh, Eco. Okay. So a couple of towns over from us, that you go sit on this junction, and to the left there's like this big square building. And during the summer last year, they had their garage open, like all the doors open. It's as clean as like a proper showroom, but it's big enough for one car. I sat there and just went, wow, look, and as I drove past, they had a Ferrari in there, and it was just clean. So I'm going to assume they are a proper valeter. And it's like, oh my god. I think they do exist, they're just quite hard to find. Oh no, we got 3 jobs. Just got to try them in on the electric car thing. Though they seemingly more environmental, they are more pollutive than other people realise. So how are they pollutive considering they run on electric? Now, okay, yes, the batteries do need to be charged, and that's going to cost you a shed ton of money, and batteries can't be recycled because of the chemicals that are inside. I get it. But the amount of electricity that is needed to charge an electric car is probably more, actually it's less than what we use on a daily basis as a household. I think it costs like something like 15p to like charge an electric car off my mains if I wanted to do it. And that's like 4 rotations of a wind turbine that gets powered by the wind, or hydropower, or solar power, because we're doing all 3 in the UK now. I'm not sure how an electric car is more pollutive. It doesn't have any emissions. I'd love to hear that. As I said, I'd love to hear why it's more pollutive. Because it's always good. Oh, we're doing this car. No, I want this one. I want this car. This is nice. It's because how batteries are made. Yeah, so batteries are pretty bad. And the amount of cobalt that's needed from the planet that we don't really have much anymore, I completely understand. Don't worry. It is one of the founding arguments of why electric cars are a bit crap. And it's because of cobalt. We don't have it. Well, we do, but we have to dig a massive hole in the floor just to get to it. Get ready for the lag. This is a nice car. The thing, the plus side to electric cars is that most of the time the only things that are ever going to really run out are batteries and tyres. Like everything else is going to last you a little while, which is why they're alright. The only thing you ever really have to replace are batteries and working gear. And there's not even that many working gear. My son just bought a 2022 Honda Civic he's owned for 3 months and washed it once. Okay. Oh, you would hate me. I said the last time I got the car washed, I can't even remember when I got it washed. So that's how long it's been. But yeah, I think the technology needs to change with batteries. We need to find another way of doing it. I know hydrogen's a good way of doing it because there are hydrogen-powered vehicles now, which is good. I mean, in truck driving terms, hydrogen-powered trucks are really good. But battery-powered trucks, not so good. Because of the amount of weight that it already has to distribute to pull an entire load. And then you've got to find enough batteries to charge up an entire truck for. And it's just not a great way to do things. So there's definitely, there's definitely room for improvement, and within my lifetime, I think that's something that we will find, like the end to. But will it be too late? That's the big question. Maybe we need to start studying Back to the Future more and how, like, Doc Brown powered an entire car off of, like, rubbish, I know it involves the fusion thing. Clean the interior. We'll probably have to do that now. Actually, yeah, we'll do that now. Interior kit. Look at the rubbish. I just don't like how long it takes them to charge. You can get you can get a quick charge, which takes about 20 minutes, half an hour, which will charge an entire battery for I think it's like 80% full within 20 minutes, which isn't bad. But obviously, Elon Musk will probably just go, yeah, we've figured that out. Don't worry. Here's our solution. That's going to happen. At some point, Elon's going to be just like, yeah, don't worry about the battery thing. We've got it covered. We will sort this out. And it'd just be one of those things. I think if anybody's going to revolutionise anything that we do in this world at this precise moment, I think it's going to be Elon Musk. The man is he's never happy with something. He's always doing something else. It looks alright, that. When hydrogen goes bang, I know. Yeah, we said the same thing about nuclear, and there's only been like 2 major meltdowns, and one of them wasn't even the power plant's fault. I mean, one of them was, and it was the people who were running it, and it was their stupidity that caused it to blow up. But that was Chernobyl. But then the one in Fukushima, that wasn't really their fault. That was a giant fucking tidal wave's fault, I mean, yeah, nuclear fusion, yeah, maybe that could be a way of doing it. Hydrogen, though, yeah, I know it's a little bit unstable, but they've already got hydrogen trucks on the road, and they do quite well. But we'll just have to see. I mean, electric cars for me are a long way off, but the downside is that the governments around the world are going to start pushing it now. I mean, here in the UK, I don't know if it's the same for everywhere else, but we're actually stopping the production of combustion engines as of 2030. So only in a couple of years' time, we're not making them anymore. So everybody's going to be electric, and it's like, I can't afford an electric car. Electric cars are really expensive. Unless someone's going to give me like 40, 50 grand, I can't afford that. That's a lot of money. Actually, give me a sec. What's the cheapest electric car on the road? Cheapest electric car in the UK currently. Let's go shopping. So currently, I can get a 2019 Jaguar I-Pace electric EV400 front motor, and that's 2,795 used on eBay. Right? As on eBay, I can get a Jag for $3,000. But then these bloody awful new energy EV cars, they're ridiculous. That's from AliExpress as well. I wouldn't even trust that. A Tesla off eBay is $5,000, but then that's going to need new batteries. So there's lots of weirdo factors out there you do have to take into consideration when buying an electric car, and we all have to think about it now, because they will start forcing it, and fuel will just be so expensive that you wouldn't be able to do it unless you're a millionaire. It's like, yeah, I can afford $15,000 a litre, or a gallon, sorry, because you guys use gallons as measurement. Yeah, so it would just be horrendous. Steel rod the size of a toothpick ought to work. Yeah. We shall see. I'm hoping that within my lifetime the issue of like batteries and stuff really does get, you know, figured out. I really do. But we'll see. You know, I mean, it's just there's got to be something there that someone hasn't thought of yet. That's just like, yeah, this is what we need to do. You know. I know a lot of the bigger car guys, like you got like people like the Richard Rawlings and, you know, Danny the Count. They're all a little bit like, we don't know what's going on when it comes to electric. You know, people they're quite happy building the cars they do, and it's like, that's their business, that's their entire life. And it's once you start messing with that, then they got to try and figure out where they're going to belong in this world, that sort of thing. But yeah, I do hope at some point it all gets figured and sorted, and there isn't a problem. But I mean, at the moment, if I want an electric car, I mean, yeah, I could go out and buy one tomorrow. It's going to cost me about 3-4 grand off of eBay. But then how long is that battery going to last? And where the hell am I going to charge it from? Because I've already gone through like how bad that is for me to charge a car. Like for your average person, it's not too bad. Most people have driveways. I don't have a driveway. I don't have anywhere I can park my car close. So it's that hassle straight up. There was, I think it was a name. Yeah, Nikola Tesla. He was a dude, man. He was awesome. That's why I think Elon Musk might be that next person to like push us over the top. Things will improve. Yeah, it's just going to take time. I get it. Don't worry. This is what I like about doing live streams, right? I'm quite happy to listen to people's like thoughts and everything else, and it's nice to actually have this back and forth. You know, I'll explain it from where I'm going, and then you'll talk about it, and it's like you sort of, you know, we get to the end of a solution, and it's all good. But it's just, I think with the whole electric car thing, I think it's time. It's it's something that's in the next sort of 10 years. I reckon we'll have something that's more of a longer solution. At this precise moment in time, I think we're all a little bit sort of, everyone's trying to be the next electric car creator. But we need someone who's going to innovate the electric car to make it like more plausible for the rest of the world to actually use. Elon Musk, he's got his head screwed on right when it comes to how to produce them fast and how to get them out. But now we need to work on the solution of like to get away from the old school version of a battery and just be like, this is what we need to do, and then we're good, you know. I picked up a 2022 Colorado Z71 off-road edition. It's a wonderful truck. Too bad gas. Yeah, well, that's not going to get any cheaper either, because the way it's a way of like making a. I know that there, you know, a lot of people are blaming it on the war in the Ukraine and Russia, saying that's the reason why prices are going up. You guys in America, you produce like quite a lot of your own fuel. You know, you got that's why you have oil fields and oil drills and, you know, massive amount being produced on your own soil, and your fuel's skyrocketing because of what? And you have got those sort of like the way you're thinking of it is because the fuel's going up because they need to make as much money off it as humanly possible before everyone tunes over to electric or a different version of fuel. I mean, we've even considered going hybrid, so you use fuel and electric, which is I reckon that would be a better way of forward. If you basically turned every single car into a hybrid car on the road, I mean, that cuts the world's emissions in half, because you're not always going to be using fuel. You're going to be using the electric that your fuel is charged whilst you've been driving. So that would be a way of doing it to start with. Just ban a full car that involves using everything of just fuel, and then have it as a hybrid so it does half and half. Well, outlawing fossil fuels is definitely an easier solution, and it's an easier way of getting rid of a lot of the crap in this world. We don't need, as said, as soon as we found that technology, to change the way a battery works and how it's produced and how it's made and the chemicals that are made, then you don't need fossil fuel anymore. Oh yeah, there's that, but that's what I mean. It's all time, Matt. At this precise moment in time, we haven't had electric cars as long as normal fuel cars. And you got to think, when a fuel car was first invented, you could only ever do like 4 miles an hour. Look at technology and how it's moved in the last 120 years, and then maybe think in the next sort of like 40 years, we won't need fossil fuels at all, because our production rate of whatever we're using at that time is just going to be so much more advanced than what we're using now. We as a species over the last sort of 30 years have completely changed everything we did 60 years ago, and it's just all those little tiny things that we've shunted across and actually changed. And that's what you have to think about now. You got to think, when the car was first invented, it did like 4 miles an hour. There was at one point, I think it was in the UK, you could actually get a speeding ticket if you did 10 miles an hour. Now look at us. We're producing cars with 600 brake horsepower that are average speed of they can get to 300 miles an hour. It's insane. So if you consider how long that's taken us to do, and then you consider how long it's going to be before we get some sort of technology that's just going to be better than what we have now. That's the thing, you wouldn't be using coal power. The only reason people still use coal is because it's cheaper. But if you looked into, I know people don't like saying it, but if you look into nuclear, it's a lot cheaper to run. And if you don't test your power plant at fucking 10 o'clock at night before the other power plant comes on to stabilise the power issue, you're not going to have a meltdown or a 15-foot tidal wave. Those sorts of things are really problematic when it comes to nuclear power. We haven't done all the wheels yet. Oh. I watched a program on Chernobyl today of why the reactor blew it when it did, and it literally came down to when they decided, hey, we're going to do a live test on how to do stuff. That was a bit of a stupid idea. Is there a thingy kit I've got to do? Or using diesel generators to power electric? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. As soon as you get rid of the need for fossil fuel, there's lots of other things you can do. Well, water-based, then you'd be using hydrogen. So yeah, you could do it. Where's the window thing? Window cleaning. Can we do our windows from here? Ah. Hold on. How did I get onto that? Ah, there we are. A GU actually created a car based on water. Well, yeah, it can be done. Oh, catch that, man. Have a good one. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, as I said, we're still quite early on when it comes to the whole electric debate of like what's best for the world. I think we'll get there. It's just time. Oh, I need to dry the car first. I think this is going to be the last one though. It's fine. Right. Like a solid state battery. I don't know. I mean, it could be a way. But there's all these little things that they could probably consider. You know, they'll just get round to it when it suits them. At the moment, oil companies don't give a flying. That's why they're charging so much on their fuels as well. Like over in the UK, they made 20 billion pounds in fuel alone during a pandemic, which was ridiculous. I mean, how do you make that much money when people don't go out? And it's because of all the times they said, "Oh, we've run out. You know, we're running out of fuel." So they made loads and loads of money, and then our chancellor decided it's okay. We won't put a tax on them. They're okay people. What we will do is we'll give you a bit more debt to pay off. It's like, oh, joy. Cheers, guys. It's a bit of a sore subject in this country at the moment when it comes to budget. Trust me, it's bad. If you're not part of the UK, yeah, not yet. What are you working towards in this game? I think the idea of this game is you started off working for the man, and then you have to basically build up your own garage and work from there. If there's anything like actual ammo's real life, yeah, that's what you're aiming for. And if you didn't know, this game is based on an actual YouTuber called Ammo. He does car valeting, and it's really interesting. I've watched a couple of his videos, and you just sit there going, "What?" And then you know you've been watching for an hour. Polish the bodywork. And here we go. Polish time. Right, so we need to do. So we're just polishing, okay? Put more clay on it. Yeah. Such as therapy. The worst part is I can't see the reason why I'm doing this, but I know obviously because it's waxing the body and being happy. But it doesn't give you an indicator of like what I've done. I'm just working on each panel, because if you work randomly, then you're gonna miss loads and loads of pieces. Hey Tobias, what's up, dude? It is one of those games. If you've ever played or watched anybody play Power Washing Simulator, it's exactly like that. I don't feel I'm done though. That's my problem. It's like, no, I will finish this properly. I'm doing every single panel. I'm just making sure. There we go. It's looking sweet. Looking nice. Nice. Let's take a photo, because that goes down in that. Yeah, check it out. Oh, look at that water there. Oh no, we can't do that. Right. I need my cloth. Window cleaning, body wash, all good. There we go. That should just about do it. How much is this game? Actually don't know. I know it comes out next week. If you don't mind me asking, what country is it you live? I live in the UK, buddy. So, yeah, this game comes out on the 13th. I'm not sure actually how much it's going to cost. I can't see it being more than £20 at all. I reckon it's probably going to be in around about the 15 quid mark. So, if that means anything to you when it comes to like UK currency, then obviously in America that's like, if it's $15, oh no, if it's going to be 15 quid over here, it's going to be $20. I reckon that's literally how much it's going to be. I don't see it being any more than that. So, I hope it's not, because I reckon it's, you know, if you're into this sort of like chill sort of game, I say chill because it really is. You know, it's a nice little game. It's pretty cool. That's going on my wall. There we go. Pucker. And return. 5 stars. Well, apparently I've got email. Oh, ooh, cutscene. Old boss. Hello, old boss. Hi, buddy. I've got big news for you. What's going on? I'm retiring. Yes. Wow, I did not expect that. Do you want to buy my old garage? Yeah, just give me some time. So, I was warned about this part. Basically, if you buy this now, and if we just pull this up. So this is our garage. This is like the old boss's garage. Oh no, that's the new one. Alright, so it'd be this one. Is that it? No? This one? Large garage. I don't have enough money. I think, is it this one? No. Too low reputation. This one. It's like $4,000, I think it is. The downside to the old garage is it's a lot of money. And then when you've got the money, you haven't got enough room to buy the tools. Because apparently, these don't come with you. So you have to rebuy them all. So if you move, you have to rebuy all your tools. So I'm not going to move until I've finished all these cars. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably do that in videos. So if you guys have enjoyed this live stream, if you enjoyed talking to me, if you've actually, this is the first time over here, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe and notification button below for all other updates. I'm going to be back here with videos about this game. I'm going to be doing 1 or 2 cars every week or so. I'll probably blitz through a little bit for myself because some of it will be monotonous and a little bit boring. And unfortunately, some of that stuff you might not enjoy. So let me know in the comment section if you've been here for that long. It's all good. I'll see you all in another video. And I just want to say that it's most appreciated to have you here and actually have these conversations and see how the world is ticking. But yeah, I'll probably cover the rest in like video form, maybe 1 or 2 cars as sort of video. See how we go. Thank you very much for kicking by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, notifications below for other updates. I'll be back here with a brand new video, live stream, or whatever else I do on this channel. Until then, stay safe, be happy, enjoy yourself, and peace out. Have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. A boom, a fist bump to you.